Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am BorderWise and welcome back to From the Depths, Weird and Wonderful, where we're looking at something that's been on the workshop for a little while, a little bit over almost a month, and I've just been very slow to getting around to showing this thing off. This is the Magnolia-class War Zeppelin by Harpsicus, and it's been on the workshop for quite some time. As I've just said, I'm slow, I'm sorry, and basically, I looked at this and thought, like, okay, it's a Zeppelin. It's cool, like, but is it really W&W material? And I thought not. I wasn't originally going to do anything on this, which is kind of why I was slow to getting around to it. And then I had another look at it and looked closer and thought, no, this is definitely Weird and Wonderful material because it is an ACB showcase. Harpsicus is really good with ACBs and makes them do really cool, fun things. And it's a showcase that if you don't know how to use breadboard or stuff like that to do cool stuff, ACBs still work just fine. They just take more blocks. And there's probably the best thing is to show you what it is, because it's mainly doors. Like, of course, the whole thing is pretty. This is a pretty Zeppelin. Lovely shaping on the front. There's just minimal deco in there just to smooth it out. Lovely fins, lovely everything. It just looks beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. But let us first look at this door here. I'm going to spawn in... Ooh, what should I spawn in? Let's spawn in something a little bit stronger. Let's spawn in a... Nope. Spawn in a bull shark, because that's fun. And you'll notice that this door retracts and then slides back to reveal, surprise, it's a railgun. It is a railgun and it does a shoot. Excellent. And that was really cool. And oh, hey, look at that. There's stuff happening. Probably the bullshock is actually kind of a hard counter to us, so let's destroy you. And let us prepare all. And you'll notice that there were some tiny fighters which got destronked, and that's no good. So instead, what we're going to do is wait for them to all be repaired. That's in here, by the way. There is a marvelous little floating hangar in here. Floating hangar? Rotating hangar. I know the difference between floating and rotating, and the way this works is just so cool. It is not the most pragmatic way to launch sub-vehicles, but quite frankly, who cares? This is just so cool. It is so cool. There's just a whole lot of ACBs in there, all set to a different timing. And I think there's probably more ACBs somewhere. Where is it? Okay, so if there's an ACB within blah blah blah, turn ACBs on. Disable, will rotate spring 9 degrees. So many little things. There is it. There's got to be something. We'll turn ACBs off to, and just cunning things. No enemy within blah blah blah. No enemy, and there's things controlling the lights. I didn't even notice the lights. So let's see that again. But we're going to watch these hangar doors and the stuff in them. So it's so good, so good. Let's what should we spawn? Let's spawn in a tiger shark. So you see, same thing. They retract. The spin block is set to the optimum angle, and the fighters are launched on delay. All of them have a slightly different delay, and they go zoom. Now let's actually get you moving. Whee! I'm not sure why it starts in patrol mode, but it does. Whee! So that's so cool. That's so Crimson Skies. If you know that game, good on you. I've never played it. My dad played that way back in the day. So cool! So cool. ACB wizardry. There's a second gun. Pistons work pretty much the same as the first one. It's just like, it's so cool. It's so cool. Practical? Not really, but then again, this is still an 800k airship packing railguns and fighters, so it's no pushover. And one thing you absolutely must see, I will show the ACBs, by the way, in detail. So here we are, here we have the thing, and the fighters just kind of clip straight through the hull, which, I mean, you can't have everything. If we're going full style points, can't have absolutely everything. Shloop, and shloop, 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 shloop. And there's one more. Where are you? There you are. Oh no, there was a bunch more. So this thing is just rotating. And there's no reason for it to rotate even, because you don't see it when the thing's off. You just kind of look in here. I mean, I get... Actually, never mind. This is stylized in here as well. You really got to take your hat off to people who make the internals of their craft look good as well as the outside. Darn cool. So, let us quickly just hop on here. I'll show you briefly how these work. Don't ask me to replicate this anytime soon. So, basically, if there's no enemy within blah blah blah, turn ACBs off. That's these ACBs here. So when that's activated, these guys basically all get released, but with different timing. So this one is 15. That one's 10, so that's the first one, I believe. Nope, that's the first one. 5, and then 21. Not sure why that one's 21. I guess it's just 20 wasn't doing the trick. So yeah, so cool, so cool. And like the breadboard crowd, we know. Activate if there's enemy when blah blah blah. Turn ACBs on. And that's the tractor beam, and that's another tractor beam. Alright, so, and the planes alone actually look really cool. They've got wheels. There's no reason they should have wheels because they're presumably launched via catapult, but they're still so nice, so cool, so fresh, so dozer. And so, just want to do two things now, just to show you what this is like on the inside. Oh, interesting. There's an ACB somewhere in here. I'm not going to go looking for it. That sets it to manual patrol mode. Let us remove all the 600... Oh, nice. 666 decorations and mimics. And that's mostly to smooth out the slopey bits, I wager. This Zeppelin shapes are kind of a pain in the ass to make, so that's a pain. And then, if we go super crazy and remove all the sub-objects, there's going to be... Oh dear. So remove 27 sub-contracts. that was kind of funny. And that little guy is... Jeez. That was cruel. That was really cruel. And then you see all the doors fall off and the things fall off. Let's not end on that note. Basically, if you want to learn how to use ACBs like an absolute wizard, you owe it to yourself to play with something like this, because it's just hangar doors. But hangar doors are hard. I might just pinch this just to, you know, have missile hatches, custom missile hatches or something, because that's just so fun. It's just so cool. So yeah, that's in short. I could probably go over every inch of this thing in amazing detail, but really it's the doors and the plane launching system that is really the weird and wonderful thing about this craft. So thank you so much, Harpsicus, for putting this on the workshop. Well-deserved top spot, which it held for quite some time, and I'm sorry I didn't get around to this one sooner. And thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. If you want to see more videos like this, support me on Patreon or YouTube membership if you like. It really helps, and there's fun perks in it for you. Thank you to all my current supporters, and I will see you next time in From the Depths, Weird and Wonderful. Farewell.